A few months ago, when Unknown 9 Awakening was launched, there was a lot of pushback and backlash. Not only because people weren't really feeling the vibe of this game in general. As you can see, this cinematic launch trailer got completely and totally annihilated. 500,000 views and only 1,700 likes, where there's 34,000 dislikes. Wholeheartedly rejected. And one of the big factors when it came to this game, and the reason people maybe even knew about it in the first place, was it because it was one of the games that was on the list that Sweet Baby Inc. was involved in. And just like everything, nearly everything we've seen involve with Sweet Baby Inc. over the last year, it was a complete and total disaster, a flop, a failure, just as so many people warned would happen. Well, here we are a few months later, and wouldn't you know it, this is the headline. Unknown 9 Awakening developer Reflector hit with layoffs after game's failure. And yes, Sweet Baby Inc. infected Reflector Entertainment admits Unknown 9 Awakening was a failure. It was such a big failure, in fact, that they're firing a bunch of people and canceling their future projects. That's how bad it was for this studio that, once again, is connected to Sweet Baby Inc. Reflector Entertainment, the developer behind Unknown 9 Awakening, is the latest studio to be hit by layoffs. The news comes after what its CEO calls the failure of the game. In a lengthy statement posted on LinkedIn, CEO Herb Hort said he'd made a decision to not greenlight further work on a future project that was in the conceptualization phase, and thus terminating this development line. So we're canceling future projects. That's what that means. This decision, he says, wouldn't have been sustainable for the company, and with it comes layoffs. This decision correlates directly with the failure of the studio's ambitious and courageous first project, a new IP with a rich transmedia universe. You can say all the nice flowery things about you want it now, but it failed. You just admitted that it was a fucking failure. The performance didn't come near the company expectations after numerous timeline adjustments and investments, both financially and other, and didn't warrant any further exploration in this universe. Hort added the decision will also affect back office staff as the studio moves its support teams to be in line with a single project approach the studio will adopt for the imminent future. And there's some people that are going to be reassigned to other Bandai Namco stuff. But yeah, we've had this same video with different studios multiple times in the past year, right? It was last February. Was the last February where the Sweet Baby Inc. debacle really took off? That is almost a year ago now. It's hard to believe that it's been a year from that point. But since that time, there have been a multitude of studios or games that were associated with Sweet Baby Inc. and developing their games that have just shut down or closed or been hit with massive fucking layoffs. This is the story. Sweet Baby Inc. is a cancer. If people think you have anything to do with them, it's going to immediately put them on edge, immediately be a red flag, and they're probably going to reject your game wholeheartedly. And that's what happened with Unknown 9 Awakening. Who could have imagined that it wouldn't be well received with a ratio like this on the trailer?